The stage 1 of the Austin Major is now over and I did get at least 5 correctly, so we are advancing to stage 2 without much trouble. I actually had 5 picks on the first half of the third day, so this one was pretty easy, and now let's go over the second stage. So let's start with the teams that I think will go 3-0. I'm not gonna lie, there is literally only one team which I'm fully confident, and that team is Falcons. I think they are miles better than anyone here. The only teams that I could see them possibly losing to are basically facing Heroic, and I would only consider it in a best of one. Even there it would be hard, so this pick is clear to me. This video was brought to you by Skins Monkey, where you can trade your boring old skins for brand new ones. Are you tired of your blue combo? Just trade it for a red one, it takes seconds. Use code OSNICS on the website to get $5 for free to trade, and you also get a 35% deposit bonus. They have 24/7 live chat support, link is in the description, and thank you Skins Monkey for sponsoring the video. And the second one though is very tricky. It would be either FaZe or Heroic normally, but the issue is, at the time of recording this video, there's like a 95% chance that they will face each other in the opening game, and even if they don't, there's a big chance that they end up facing each other in the 1-0 game. So this might sound crazy, but I'm going to do something similar to what I did in the last stage, which is not have any of them in the 3-0, because I have no idea who wins this game in a best of one. FaZe might be slight favorites, but Heroic are warmed up already, so I don't know really, it is basically a coin flip. Instead, what I'm going to do is put them both on advance, and one of them will instantly lose the first game and then end up winning enough to make it, and whoever wins the first game, I'll just pray that they lose a game after, which I think is actually pretty likely to happen, to be honest. And instead my 3-0 pick is going to be Virtus Pro. And I know this sounds crazy, but hear me out. I think that VP is very bad. Electronics should just drop being an IGL at this point. Every good player that goes to VP ends up ruined, but they have insane firepower, and I think that they either lock in for this major and that firepower shows up, in which case they can definitely go 3-0, or they continue being garbage and risk not making the next stage at all. And any other team other than Falcons here is gonna be a risky pick, and because I don't want to gamble on who wins between Heroic and FaZe on a best of one, I am going like this. Now going over to the 3-1 and 3-2 teams. First of all, as I said before, I'll have both FaZe and Heroic for the reasons I just explained. Now I have to pick 4 more, and first of all, I think Furia will end up making it. They showed pretty decent CS recently, and I would be very surprised if they don't make it past this stage. My next pick is going to be MIBR. I think they are the second best Brazilian team at the moment. They are very close to being the best one even, and in theory, Pain should be better, but they have been showing some pretty bad CS. This Pain roster has been a very big disappointment, really, and I prefer to pick MIBR over them, and then it gets tricky, but I will go with 3D Max, and they have been very mid recently, I'm not gonna lie, but if we exclude the recency bias, they should have way more than enough quality and firepower to make it through this stage. And lastly, I'll go with Bait. It is very close between them and Bat Boom, but Bait surprised me the most. I knew and said in my last video that they were the second best team on paper of stage 1, but I did not believe they would make the 3-0 because of the lack of LAN experience. That did not seem to be a problem though, and I still think they can make it past this stage. When it comes to the 0-3 picks, this is very tricky, so listen carefully. My first 0-3 pick is going to be whoever wins between NRG and LinVision, and of course the match hasn't been played at the time of recording this video, but I prefer to put the video out in advance or people will not have time to check it out. There's no reason for me to wait for the match to end, to be honest, because no matter what happens in the match, I already know who I'm going to pick for 0-3, and it is whoever wins it. So if you're watching this video and NRG won, they are my 0-3 pick. And if you're watching this video and LinVision won, they are my 0-3 pick. The second pick is also tricky because the wildcard versus legacy match hasn't been played yet, and the same goes for FlyQuest versus Tyloo, but I already did dozens of brackets and I know exactly who I'm going to pick no matter what happens. So when you're watching this video, the games have probably ended already, and in this case just know that my second 0-3 pick is this. If legacy beat wildcard, then legacy are my 0-3 pick. But if wildcard beat legacy, my 0-3 pick is going to be whoever wins between FlyQuest and Tyloo. It sounds confusing, but it's actually pretty easy to understand. It's just a way for me to be able to post this video and give people time to check it out, because stage 2 starts in just a few hours from now, and I don't think I'll have time to make this video tomorrow, so it's better to post it like this than to not post it at all. Either way, when all games finish, I will update the pinned comment of the video with the final picks, and I'm not gonna lie, this second stage is even harder to predict than the first one, but overall I'm happy with my picks, and I hope to make it through to the next one and continue the diamond coin dream. If you want to continue following my picks, make sure you subscribe. I also post weekly CS2 news videos which you might be interested in, and let me know what your picks are going to be for this stage down in the comments, and goodbye.